So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Savinho! Savinho! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Wirtz cuts it out. And he's managed to get rid. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Gakpo. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! And he's done it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Can he get it through? Savinho. That's really well cleared. And smartly reclaimed. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Mohamed Salah. Short changes him with that pass. Palmer gets across and deals with it. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Tries to thread one through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Great chance! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Palmer. And this is Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. It's Salah! It's hit the upright. Bernardo Silva! Well, they've got it again. Savinho's and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's picked it up out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Defending was strong and firm. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Palmer.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And now they can clear their lines. Oh, good spread. That has been cut short.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Decent progress down the left. Oh, well measured. Now it's Isak. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Isak unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Palmer looking to get on the end of this. And he's taking no chances there. Gravenberg. That's a lovely, neat pass. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Knocks it into space. Saka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, Judge, surely! We've got a goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
This shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bernardo Silva. There will be a throw-in. And he was quick to react. Now it's Isak. Nice-looking ball. Well, that has not gone well. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Soboslai ready to try one. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Palmer looking understandably energised after his goal. No foul, says the referee. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Back into the middle. He's in a great position. Has a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Isak. Played into space. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Palmer. Oh, that's fabulous. Frimpong gets it away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries from a long way out. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Rodri brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Saka wins the duel this time. Can he get on the end of this? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Haaland. He's... Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for the run. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That is a more than decent save from the goalkeeper. And he's quick to get it clear again. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Haaland. He can get that clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he's intervened well there. And here's Asensio. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pickford getting this one clear. Nicely weighted ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Gakpo. He is through here. And this is Mohamed Salah. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. McAllister gets over and intercepts. Great vision. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It's a pretty loose pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gets a good foot in there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Good ball, good take. Now who's going to be first to this? Ferdinand. Asensio providing an outlet on that flank. They've got a corner here.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he can clear it away. And we're done. Liverpool have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. Nice looking ball. Konate gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Peter, he's a player with all the physical attributes to get his team out of a jam at the back, either by mopping up a loose ball or launching a last-ditch challenge. His calming presence might also help his team get into fewer of those sticky situations in the first place, I guess.
I'm thinking the same. He will be... He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Played into space. Goes for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Gakpo probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Saka. He's trying to hit the front line here. Tries to play it through. Played out to the left flank. Frimpong cuts it out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's gone for a throw-in. Saka. Oh, good-looking ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There they go, hunting in packs. He's found a way through. He came in hard, very hard. Gravenberg, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Played back to the goalkeeper. And it's Ødegaard. And they're back on the ball again. No, it's come to nothing. That has been slung wide. So we're still where we started right now. He's in space and looking for options. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Gakpo with the cross. And he's heaved it away. Nicked it back promptly. And the counter is on. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Rice. Robertson gets it away. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Saliba, and he's only too happy to take that back. Throw in. Salah crosses.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
McAllister gets a foot in here. He intercepts the throw. That's well read. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Gakpo. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And this Mohamed Salah! Oh, what has happened here? Gravenberg cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just can't... It's Salah! Yes, it's there! A goal at a really telling moment. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And that's definitely not his best. That is good alertness. Well read, nice interception. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Out for a throw. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Liverpool leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Eze. Arsenal have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And here's Eze. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. And he was alert to it. And he can clear it away. And that has put paid to that. Aimed beyond the defence.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Gakpo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saka! Isak looks to get on the end of this.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He can run onto that. Calafiori. And it's Eze. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. That's an imaginative pass. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Well timed, excellent interception. Ødegaard. Liverpool have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Rice. And here's Saka. Gets a good foot in there. Pinches it off him. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of
Oh no, what has happened here? And he's on his way! Big chance, decent chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Timber gets across to intercept that. Oh, well measured. Could be danger here. Gakpo has it in a wide position. Liverpool leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Rice. He's had it taken off him. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Eze. Number 14, Eucharist. Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
Saliba gets it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gabriel Martinelli. Number 9, Gabriel Jesus. Number 20.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Number 22.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Number 19, Trossard.
That's rather hopeful. Liverpool leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Trossard. Calafiori looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been won straight back. That'll be a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Out again for a throw-in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's having a hit! Martinelli knocks it into space. Pass is just off target. And he's there to retrieve it. Nicely shaped ball. Well, nicely intercepted. Madueke. Great vision. Plays a sharp little ball here. Trossard tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control. And
that's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
In a yellow t-shirt, kindly make his way to the information center.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 33, Calafiori. Coming on the field is number 49, Luis Skelly. Substitutions taking place.
"90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Liverpool conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Saliba. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Danger averted for now.
That's going in strongly.
And he's managed to gift it back. Subimendi. And Madueke. Played into space out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Defending of the... And the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. Konate getting this one clear. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's had it nicked away. And now the breakaway. Trossard. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Madueke. And it's Timber. Looking to play him in. Timber. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Timber, nicely spread. Madueke carries the ball down the right. It's a promising position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Half-time, extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That has been cut short. Waneri. And smartly reclaimed. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Gabriel Jesus receives it in a wide position. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Arsenal have their second corner now. Trossard with the short one. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Can he get on the end of this? That's good vision.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Good effort from distance. Martinelli. Now that looks a decent ball. Trossard gets into a good position. Martinelli. And a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's being shifted off it. He's having a go! All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Waneri. Well, that pass. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. So this one to set the tone. Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Ekitike is the next man in the spotlight. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. Nerves, what nerves?
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Mohamed Salah is the second man to step up for his team. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
He just did what he was asked.
The third man in the queue. That's a good penalty.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Gakpo will take the third penalty. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Martinelli is the fourth man to step up. Oh, coolly does it.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Wirtz is fourth up. It's in, too smart for the keeper. 3-3. Guarneri comes forward for the fifth of five. Big character, big moment, big save. So the ball is placed on the spot. This is match point. He's buried it, and he's won it. Liverpool have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Driving forward, shapes to shoot! Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Big chance! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Fernando Torres.
Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Everton have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Konate, looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Can he get it through? And he's on a charge. Konate. Adams gets across to intercept that. That has been slung wide. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a goal kick. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Always onto this. Can he latch onto this? Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri. Nice looking ball. Floated through.
Isak really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
The ball has bounced loose now. Van Nistelrooy looking understandably energised after his goal. He has found the way through. Now the ball in.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Robertson going vertical. That's an imaginative pass. Half an hour played now. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. That has been cut short. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Decent chance! In for the pieces! He's scored! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been clubbed away. Palmer. Oh, that's delightful. Now, what about this cross? Tries to get it clear. Well, that has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold tries to play it through. Knocks it into space. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Rodri. Mohamed Salah takes control of it, and he's on the move.
2 added minutes has been
Oh, well
indicated.
played. Threads one in. Well, they've got it again. He's on it. Can he get away? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Erling
And we're off again.
coming on to replace him.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now he's got space here, and he's intervened well there. Palmer. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball's gone out of play. That's really well cleared. Foden. Robertson does well to get it back. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Foden, there's the shot! It's in! It is no contest, it is a landslide. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Everton are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Foden. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! McAllister gets it clear. So we've reached the hour mark. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they win it back again. Scholes. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gravenberg has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution on the field.
Everton are making a change now.
Number 18.
Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there.
Number 16.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Number 19. Wilshere.
Frimpong cuts it out.
29. Kai Havertz. Number 5. McAllister.
Ball's out once more. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Guardiol. Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Adams. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to dink it through. No, that's been intercepted. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No, he's not getting his way this time. Half an hour gone in the second half. Foden. He is through here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he whips it in. Oh, good chance for a shot! Sticks it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Everton are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That looks a good ball through. And that was very necessary. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. Isak is onto this. Isak was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's gone loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Everton clearly now in lead preservation mode. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Palmer. He's Palmer! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. It's a searching pass. Real chance! Oh, he really got hold of that. No, he's not getting any further than that. There will be 4 extra minutes. And it's made its way to him. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Yellow or red? It is red. Everton are down to 10 men. Gravenberg. And the shot! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Liverpool suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the midfielder Ryan Gravenberch is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility. And of course, vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's Nunez. Ambitious ball here. That is a brilliant interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Vardiol. Done delicately.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's a good run down the right. Oh, played through for the wide man. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Palmer really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And it's Gravenberch. Nicely weighted ball. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. So the would-be breakthrough moment. And it's hit the woodwork and out. That's going to go a long way. Looking for the run. Cleared without hesitation. That'll be a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's managed to get free. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Haaland. Looking for options for movement. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lofted in, and he's cut it out. De Ligt. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Gakpo. Oh, look at the space here. Deftly away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alisson claims comfortably. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. In with the challenge. Scholes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Nicked it back promptly. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's having a shot! Gravenberch! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And it's been taken short. There's the delivery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nice looking ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Looking for a runner. Now it's Gakpo. He's found a way through. And a shot! Van Dijk gets good distance on it. And they're quick to get it back. Haaland. Chance, surely! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Frimpong per... And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back underway. Oh, what a climb! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now he's got space here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Scholes. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Matheus Nunes makes the interception. And he cuts out the supply.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That ball looks a good one.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And the keeper takes decisive action.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cute ball now. How can he reach it? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vardiol cuts out the pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Probing pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And back to the keeper. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Matheus Nunes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Isak unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's shot a goal! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gakpo, chance for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Rice. Rice showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Back into the middle, and he shoots! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nicely shaped ball. That has been cut short. Liverpool have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Konate gets it clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Isak. Coming on the field is number 11, Ekitike.
It's a pretty loose pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And a chance! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And Owen! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, there's the shot! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things looking so easy, almost. This is Owen. Keeper always had the measure of that. Tries to pass it through. And the shot's Owen!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gakpo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, well measured. Danger averted for now. Can he get it through? And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pass somewhat off target. Real chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, that was vital. Now, can they get him away?
Gakpo.
Just eases him off the ball. And time is up. Liverpool have very little in the way of excuses here. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Gravenberch! That has not gone well. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Szoboszlai driving forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Haaland might just make this. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's on his way. Haaland! Oh, that was close. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. There's the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's burst through. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Lofted in. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Takes the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Pass somewhat off target. Played into space. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for a runner. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Isak. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal. He's having a go! Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, can he get onto this?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Haaland. Oh, a delicate chip through. And this is Mohamed Salah. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And it's Robertson. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Timber cuts out the pass. Rodri. Park Ji-sung. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. Park Ji-sung. Oh, the ball's... And Park Ji-sung! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Just eases him off the ball. Szoboszlai getting this one clear. Park Ji-sung. It's a pretty loose pass. Gakpo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Closing in on goal. That's a decent clearance.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Played in deep. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Thinks one through. And he was quick to react. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Park Ji-sung. Matheus Cunha. And the counter is on. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Matheus Cunha, distributed tidily. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Gakpo. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gabriel, McAllister, Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Saliba did just about. He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Not the most accurate pass. Gabriel up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And here's Haaland. That's a cute ball. Floated through. Alexander-Arnold. McAllister. Now that's well seen too. Knocks it into space. Spread it left. He's picked his way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
The attendance for this match was 71,600.
Mohamed Salah.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's Mohamed Salah! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, Matheus Cunha.
De Bruyne.
On the field is
And still we await the first
17,
breakthrough.
De Bruyne.
Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Timber.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's in plenty of space here. And that's the keeper's ball. Liverpool have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He is through here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a good ball out wide. Mohamed Salah. That's been cut out, well played. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a searching pass. Oh, delightful ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Haaland, and it's McAllister. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Gakpo. Now it's Isak. Played out to the left flank. Alexander-Arnold. Flings in across. And that has been knocked clear. Pass somewhat off target. Quality ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Oh, he's been caught. That's another chance! Yes, it's in! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Well, that has not gone well. Nicely shaped ball. Rodri. Done delicately.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Alexander-Arnold. And he's managed to get free. No way through, so... And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's McAllister. He has found the way through. The ball goes in. And that should get the job done. And that will be it. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate... So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Gets a good foot in there. He's picked his way through. Now it's Hazard. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Hazard! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Shot a goal! There it is! First blood drawn. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Liverpool break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Entree. Now it's Giroud. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Lewandowski. Great ball and he's in here. Can he finish? He's scored! Again in a trice and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
And now he has two. Liverpool. And the shot! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Vardiol. It's Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Driving on and making good progress. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous
chance! Goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Just eases him off the ball. Saliba. Courtois. He's gone for goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, terrible pass. Real chance here. No way through, so back it comes. Saliba. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's played it back. Here's Rodri. And it's Van Dijk. Vardiol. Now Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Now Saliba. And it's Van Dijk.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now Saliba. Played back to the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. Saliba. Ah, he's given it away. Saliba gets it away. And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Liverpool pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And we are already promptly back underway. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Vardiol. Now Van Dijk. Vardiol. Hazard. Mbappe. Mbappe touches it back. And it's Rodri. Oh, this is a great position. He's free, he has... And he shoots! Andre. Tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Takes a shot! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
58 minutes is number 19, Edison. Edison.
Now it's Mbappe.
Edison.
Meunier. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Lille ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Lewandowski is being harried and hassled.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Vardiol concedes a free kick for that. Alexander-Arnold is there and he can get that clear. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Wriggles his way through. Good claim, no margin for error there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Lewandowski. They want to be quick to recover this. Özil did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead. That is quite remarkable.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And he's in on goal. Shot could be on. Opts to play it back. Now there's a fine ball. This might spell danger. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's gone backward here. And that's a good ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, cracking ball. Look at the space here. This looks promising. Oh, super ball. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Now this could be a chance. And this is Hazard. Lewandowski is flagged offside. Vardiol does really well to win the ball there, and it's Hazard. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe does well to get it back. And the shot's on here. It's a good spell of possession, this. Turns and goes back. Picked out brilliantly. Backward it goes. He's in a great position here. Looking tidy in possession here. And it's made its way to him. Some really good ball movement. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He has a look up. Passing nice and neat. Passes short and sharp. And here's Camavinga. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, important interception. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Lewandowski, hat-trick scorer. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Shot a goal! Konate with the clearance. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Summerslide! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bayendir gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. It's a searching pass. Konate gets across to intercept that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Soboslai does really well to win the ball there. Soboslai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries to play it through. Robertson. A probing pass. Played into space out wide. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. So we're still where we started right now. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Decent chance! It's a loose ball. Another throw-in. Real chance! Good effort first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's having a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Soboslai plays it short. And that's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
McAllister probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Searching pass he's played there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. McAllister spots it and intercepts. Ugarte. And he's had it nicked away. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Diogo Dalot played into space. Can he latch on to this? They get a throw in. And that's definitely not his best. Diogo Dalot with the slide tackle there. And he thumps it clear. That's a cute ball. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now it's Gakpo. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Yellow or red? It is red. Manchester United are down to 10 men. And it's Robertson. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Soboslai having a look. And a real chance to break the deadlock. McAllister. He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Diogo Dalot gets it away. McAllister, he's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's quick to get it clear again. Šeško. Now it's Gakpo. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gakpo!
There will be 3 minutes at
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Matheus Cunha. He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Gravenberg clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Hello attendees, this
The
is a
midway
North
point of the game.
Children's
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice-looking ball. That has ended up in no man's land. It's not an especially good pass, that. Ugarte, pass somewhat off target.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bruno Fernandes. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he was quick to react. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Tries to thread one through. Played back in. Šeško! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He has found a way through. And that has left him in a heap. And he's had a hit! Lacking in accuracy.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Out for a throw. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's whipped it across. Out of play for a goal kick. Looking for a runner. Oh, cracking ball. Gravenberg. Oh, it's come loose. He's had a shot! Diogo Dalot gets it clear. Distributed tidily. Konate makes the interception. That's really well cleared. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Shot, surely! denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Szoboszlai goes short. Now it's Isak. Danger averted for now. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted. Referee's given a throw. Plays a sharp little ball here. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And here's Gakpo. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And it's Robertson. Oh, it's come loose. He's found a way through. Oh, he's been flattened there. No foul, says the referee.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he cuts out the supply. Šeško. Maciej Cunha. And he gets rid in a hurry. And claimed it back swiftly. It's out for a goal kick. No, that's been intercepted. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Szoboszlai. That's a shade optimistic. Oh no, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! Oh, what about that? And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Liverpool take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Deftly away.
3 minutes added time.
Can he get it through? He's in space and looking for options. Can he finish? Ugarte.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly, result-wise, This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Ruud van Nistelrooy, without question, Jim, a giant amongst strikers.
Well, what I found so admirable about him, Peter, was his courage. There were plenty of sceptics who doubted his ability to step up from Dutch football.
He did step up, he stepped up all right, and he was integral in wrenching the title back from North London in 2003. That 20-minute chance for a shot! Goal! Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
After 6 minutes is number 22, Hugo Ekitike.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Szoboszlai gets over and intercepts. That's an imaginative pass. And the shot!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tries to pass it through. And he's there to belt it away. Out for a throw. Played towards the other side. Tries a measured ball. That's a decent clearance. Tries to play it through. Ekitike. That pass isn't the best. Played with speed from back to front. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is one way to stop him. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Isak. Gakpo. Gakpo charging forward. The ball. Gakpo! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Isak. And that's been won straight back. And the pass is intercepted. Robertson goes on a charge down the left. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Ruben Dias has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
And it's McAllister. He's making a real surge on the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Palmer. Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out. And that has been clubbed away. Well, that is not the best ball. And he'll... Big chance! Shapes to shoot! It's there! And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's a shade optimistic. Donnarumma punts it upfield.
Substitution in progress.
Konate. Salah. Can he get on the end of this? No, he's just misjudged that one. And he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that...
Oh, terrible mistake. And the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Oh, good spread. Liverpool are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Three-nil, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That has ended up in no man's land. Chips it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And claimed it back swiftly. Threads one in. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And we're off again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's a good ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's away! Now it's Gakpo. In with the challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ball's played through.
Szoboszlai really needed to concentrate.
And a shot! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Looking to play him in. Van Nistelrooy, he's got away. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. He's under a lot of pressure there. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pass is just off target. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. So what can they conjure from this one? Keeper always had the measure of that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Donnarumma. That's gone for a throw-in. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Szoboszlai is... Szoboszlai! And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Isak. Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passes. He's having a shot! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And it's hoisted clear. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Konate gets rid without sophistication. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's... Oh, what a mistake! He has found the way through.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Ekitike. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Makaleli. Played out wide. Played back in. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Palmer. Big chance! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's become a case of men against boys. Saka. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Showing great feet there. Searching pass he's played there. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Gakpo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the finish! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
McAllister really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Liverpool given another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Got nowhere to hide after that one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Torres. Now there's a fine ball. Ball is over the line. Mohamed Salah gets a foot in here. That's going to go a long way. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's beautifully weighted. Brilliantly cut out. Cleared without complication. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good take, and is he in? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Isak. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Isak. Jorginho cuts it out. Distributed tidily. And that has been clubbed away. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Defending of the desperate variety. And he whips it in. He gets big. just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he's picked out the run. Now that is a hefty challenge. And he's quick to get it clear again. Out of play for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Fernando Torres, chance! And he's done it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Jorginho.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Robertson going full steam ahead down the left flank. De Bruyne looking to play him in. Knocks it into space. Pass is just off target. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can clear their lines. That's a throw. It's a searching pass, and it's made its way to him. Danger averted for now.
There will be 3 minutes.
And it's De Bruyne.
time.
And he thumps it clear. Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. Law. The message is clear. None shall pass. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Attendees, this is a
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Gakpo! Oh, that is rather wayward. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Robertson. And he was quick to react. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Isak. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played back in. Law receives it. Real chance! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, it's a great ball here. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gravenberg looking to penetrate opposition lines. Frimpong. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Jorginho. Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Gakpo. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Jorginho. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nicely worked. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for the run. And this is Torres. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Frimpong engages and forces him off the ball. Defending was strong and firm. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Frimpong kept his eye on it, and he's there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A probing pass. That's beautifully weighted. That's tidy. So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options.
And there's the shot! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? Has a shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Messi really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Tonali, Fernandez. Now it's Hazard. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Serginho. Shin to shin, bicep. Rafael Leao! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. With Rudiger.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's managed to get free. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. No goals as yet. Serginho goes steaming forward. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Hazard. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, delightful ball. Koundé. And it's Koundé. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could be on. Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cross needs to be good. He won't be happy with that. And a chance! That's going to go a long way.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's run loose here. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Hazard. What a throw in. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Hazard. He has found the way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lewandowski simply refused to be outdone there. Shot at goal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
That has been cut short. Azar.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Fernandez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that should get the job done. Well, they've got it again. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking for the run, and there's green grass ahead of him. He can get that clear. Now it's Lewandowski. Now that's well seen too. Serginho. Rafael Leao. Foden. And he has been fouled there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Vardiol. And that has put paid to that. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Serginho. Fernandez. Now Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Tries to pass it through. And it's Azar. Oh, he's going for goal! Just a fraction high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Flings in across. Keeper has taken decisive action. Azar. Now it's Lewandowski. Koundé. Ambitious ball here. Well, there's the clearance.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a decent clearance. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Looking for a runner. And no, that was never going to make it. Tonali. And it's Koundé. Looking to play him in. Mbappe. Spread neatly.
That's going in strongly.
The ball has bounced loose now. Cleared without hesitation. And here's Rafael Leao. And he thumps it clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And here's Foden. Out for a throw.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And they're quick to get it back. Chance, surely! And he nearly went all the way.
Gvardiol certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 21. Messi. Numero 4. Lasciano il campo per
Played into space.
numero 20.
And he's picked out the... Haaland!
Neymar.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Camavinga is there, and he can get that clear. Couldn't squeeze it through. Lewandowski running with the ball. And now the breakaway. He's got away. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That's an imaginative pass. Now there's a fine ball. Foden gets good distance on it. Another throw-in. And that's definitely not his best.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, easy pickings there. Pellegrini.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's found a way through. And he's there to belt it away. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Serginho. And it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. And that has been clubbed away. Out of play for a throw. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And that has been knocked clear. And here's Doku.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mignon getting this one clear.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Ah, he's had it taken off him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Doku. And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort at times.